This program is a forum for the mature discussion of human sexuality. It deals with discussions of explicit sexual conduct and terminology, which may not be suitable for all listeners.
Yeah, so my name is Michael Yasinski. I'm a psychiatrist, a physician specializing in psychiatry. I live in Arizona, and a big portion of what I do is take care of geriatric folks, a lot of folks with dementia. I've been practicing about 10 years now. I guess what makes this conversation possible is I also do house calls, so I see the ins and outs of the caregiving, the patients, the dynamic in the relationships between the spouses and the patients, the children and the patients, the whole family unit, basically.
This might end up being therapy for me.
It might be therapy for me. I don't know. We all need therapy.
Yeah.
What stage is he at, and where is he at in his ability to, create meaningful relationships?
So he's in late stages. Here we are, Thanksgiving 2020. Did you watch football today? Did you watch football?
Yes, I did.
Who won?
So far, it was
Having sex is off the table for him. It's not a possibility. And so, my mom is in her 70s, and so, I want her to have a full, meaningful life. And, of course, on one hand, the idea is that, well, after my dad passes, I hope you meet a really nice man and have a wonderful rest of your life. Okay, this is my mom, Joy Lavitt,
Yes, I am.
also known as Roxy Flowers. That made you turn red. Okay.
Roxy Flowers.
So, I had a conversation with Michael Yasinski, psychiatrist, MD, and we talked about unmet needs as it pertains to caregivers and spouses who have loved ones living with Alzheimer's. So I told him that you were in your 70s. Well, I had to.
You could have said I was younger than you. That's what I always say.
Yeah, he went to medical school, so he can do
Oh,
that.
you can figure it out. Okay.
Yeah. So, but you're not 80 yet.
No.
So.
Oh,
okay.
no.
So you're in your 70s, and a lot of our discussion was that you still have life to live. That you're
so.
a vibrant woman. How long have you been married?
52 and a half years.
So you've had a long, loving relationship, marriage, and
Certainly for the most part.
yeah, I mean, there's ups and downs. So, but now, I was looking at some footage of just last year, your anniversary, as a matter of fact. Just last year, your anniversary in 2019, it's in the summer. And there was a huge difference in Dad.
Oh, yes. Well, you see a huge difference in them weekly,
Yeah.
if not daily sometimes.
So now he's in late stage Alzheimer's.
Yes, he is.
And so, you want to live a meaningful, full life.
I hope so. I still hope so.
So,
Whatever that means. I don't know what that means. But yes, I'm not ready to stop living.
well, with this discussion, one thing that it means is having a relationship with another man. Companionship.
Companionship, I think, is more than anything that somebody my age would be looking for.
Yeah. And not just a girlfriend.
Not just a girl.
Right. A companion. A different chapter in your life.
Yes. I mean, you're not planning your whole life. You're planning the rest of your life. Not that you can plan exactly. But yes, I hope that there's companionship in the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. So, we don't know when any of us, when our last day is.
No, we don't.
And so the idea of living life to its fullest and having certain needs, companionship, sexual needs, physical needs, the need for touch, to be embraced, all of these things. Do you think, Dad, do you think your husband can provide that for you
No,
now?
and he hasn't been able to for many years, even before he was diagnosed. Whatever was happening a long time ago.
Yeah, here's the deal. This has come up repeatedly over the last 10 years, but people don't like to talk about it. And I'd say the consistent theme is every time it's happened, the person I've had the discussion with was very ashamed to bring it up, right? So I think the first good conversation piece to enter would be why this barrier to entry to have these discussions, right? So why is the spouse bringing this up? Is everyone having these thoughts? Is every caregiver are these thoughts all caregivers have? If so, what do they do with them? How do they navigate them? Do they have someone to talk to about them? Do they need a therapist, etc.? So I think in my experience, a good portion of the caregivers have had these thoughts, and it usually starts, I don't know, I guess it's kind of cliche. One thing that has come up, which people bring up, the until death do us part piece, and what's considered life and death. Is someone still alive if they are a late stage person with dementia, in terms of, is it the same person they connected with? Are they still married to them emotionally? Is that even a person to them? These are thoughts people have, and as disturbing as that sounds to some people, that's just the reality of what goes through a lot of people's minds.
There's a book called Married But Not Married, something like that. That's the idea of it. And when I mentioned that to my mom, she completely related to that. It's about, that book, Neither Married Nor Single.
Well, that's kind of what has happened.
You're in between.
Well, I'm married. I know I'm married. But I don't have I don't have that other side of marriage. And I guess now I know what it means, for better or worse.
And
Sure.
I know from the caregiver support group at the Alzheimer's Association, many people feel that way.
Yeah, so I think, when it's come up, I think the benefit of when I've been involved is there's some kind of trust and established relationship, and they bring it up to me. And I've seen it go different ways, so we could explore all different ways this stuff goes.